I want to share something that happened to me about a game that stopped being a game. My boyfriend and I had been together since I was 16 years later. During lockdown, I reconnected with Dungeons and Dragons through an online campaign with friends. It became a real joy for me, but my boyfriend grew resentful of the time I spent with them, so I just stopped talking to him about it. Our campaign was a welcome escape. My character had a strained relationship with their many siblings, one younger brother in particular. Around that time, something traumatic happened in real life. My younger sister came home one night in a terrible state. I was left cleaning up, terrified, blaming myself. My boyfriend stayed on the phone until he fell asleep, while I was still awake, scrubbing the floor. I went back to school and back to the game, trying to move on. Then our dungeon master introduced a new story, a plague city, and waiting inside was my character's younger brother. For weeks, finding him was our goal. When we finally did, it was a horror. He'd been tortured the whole time, turned into a feral monster. There was no saving him. His death was cruel and senseless. I was devastated. I didn't understand why this fictional loss felt like swallowing rocks. I tried to hold it together as we finished the dungeon. Then, as we entered the final room, my boyfriend joined the call. He proudly announced he would be playing the villain for our boss fight. I don't remember the fight. I only remember the awful sinking feeling. Afterward, I left the call and broke down. Then a text came from him. "Did you have fun?" He confessed. He'd been secretly talking to my dungeon master for months, feeding him ideas. He'd crafted that entire story, the plague, the tortured brother, based on my real trauma. He said he thought it would help me work through things. He had taken my private pain and woven it into my game for me to perform before showing up to play the villain himself. It was a profound violation. What felt so personal was personal. It came from someone I trusted, weaponized in a place I felt safe. I'm not with him anymore. The game that was my escape became a trap he built, and the damage lasted long after the campaign ended. The villain was just salt in the wound. I'm not with him anymore, and I don't speak to that DM either. It was a profound betrayal from both sides.